It's the biggest celebration of the year in Santa Barbara, and thousands of people have been waiting to hear what will happen to Fiesta. Tonight, in a News Channel exclusive, we go live to reporter John Palminteri, who is joined by Old Spanish Days El Presidente Erik Davis, to give you details on how Fiesta will be celebrated.
Even though I've been excited for Fiesta since the end of last year, there's somebody here that's been even more excited and anticipating it. It is Santa Barbara's biggest event of the year. It brings the community together. It rolls out so much rich history of Santa Barbara and the Central Coast, and people from hundreds of miles around come in. So joining us tonight with an explanation and also a form of anticipation about what's going to happen with Fiesta 2020, Erik Davis, El Presidente. What kind of Old Spanish Days are you going to put together, whether we have a coronavirus or not?
Well, thank you, John, for having me. Well, Fiesta, as you can imagine, is going to look very different this year. The large crowds, the events that draw large crowds are not going to happen. We are not going to be gathering at the steps of the old mission for La Fiesta Pequeña, but we have some answers for that, which I'll present later. The equestrian parade, as we know it, is not going to happen. The mercados are not going to happen. Public safety is going to be our first and top priority. And large events, large crowds are not going to be a part of the Santa Barbara summer landscape or a landscape moving forward. Yeah. However, what we are going to do is try to bring that Fiesta joy, bring this community together, even if we have to be apart. So we have some plans for a modified, a re-envisioned Fiesta that I think will bring some hope and some joy to this community.
You know, what Erik is also saying is that, and with many other events in town, whether it was Earth Day or Summer Solstice or Inari, a lot of technology is going to be involved in creating a hybrid Fiesta, an electronic Fiesta, a virtual Fiesta. You have some of those ideas working right now, and Erik's a media guy, so...
Yeah, no, we have a lot of those, and it's also going to be experiential. We want to bring dance and song and music into the homes. We want to be able to people to have that Fiesta, whether it's lighting up the our homes in red, white, and green, or bringing flags to State Street for an extended period of time. Or the next thing you're going to hear is about a summer concert series that brings artists and supports some of the many people that have supported Fiesta for a long time.
You have brought two items that we are highly anticipating. One you're wearing, and we're going to use the super zoom onto your pin. Show us the Fiesta pin and tell us about it.
Yeah, well, there's a few things. You know, one of the anticipated events every year at Fiesta is unleashing of the poster and the pin. Normally it's held in a private setting to 250 people, and now we get to launch it live on your audience to tens of thousands of people. So I do have the 2020 Fiesta pin for you, and you have one on your lapel. This is going to be available on the Fiesta store, but it's something that, it's another way to digitally release some of the excitement, some of the joy, some of the passion.
And the poster, we're unveiling it right now electronically to our audience. So tell us about the poster.
Yeah, so the poster special. It goes back to Angelique and I traveled to Spain last year and came up with some creative ideas and saw some of the poster art, some of the tile work. And then we came back home and worked with an artist, Andrew Leonard. He's watching tonight. Thank you, Andrew, who did an iModernary Square and caught our eye last year. And then he put together kind of the vintage Santa Barbara scene, incorporating with dance. And as you know, the theme for this year is Vamos a Bailar. So we're going to be playing on that all year long.
All right, and wrapping up, Fiesta will go on. There will be no less spirit this year, no matter what, right?
No, and we're going to bring this community together. We're going to give back to this community. We're going to support our nonprofit vendors. We're going to do all we can to give back. And a special thank you to the City of Santa Barbara, the County of Santa Barbara, for all their support during this process.
Erik Davis, he is El Presidente for 2020, and Fiesta will go on in a hybrid way, but the spirit of Fiesta will live on this year. I'm John Palminteri with this special exclusive live Old Spanish Days announcement, News Channel reporter for you. And for those who are still with us streaming, we're going to continue with Erik just for a couple of more minutes on the streaming feed. And Erik, tell us a little bit more about some of the things that are still in the works as far as you can go with what's going to happen with some of these special shows you were talking about.
Sure. Okay, we're going to start with the poster and the pen, which you've seen tonight. And hopefully that brings a little joy and spirit and sets the tone of dance and passion in this beautiful town that we have. Next thing you're going to hear about is this music and dance festival that we're going to stream into homes. We're going to put it on TV. Mike Lazaro, some of the big bands, Rincon Broadcasting, Bella Vista Designs, they've all jumped on to help us bring this forward. So we're going to bring some of those big bands that normally play at Fiesta into the homes of people, supplemented by dance and maybe some restaurant recommendations. And then as we keep moving forward, we got a great idea for a televised spectacular for Fiesta Pequeña with the partnership of KUIT, where we use vintage clips, some live dancing, locations around town to really provide a 2-hour special. So like we do every Wednesday at Fiesta, it's going to look a little different, but it's still going to be very special.
And I think we were talking about it before. I can envision little fiestas in people's homes and neighborhoods and maybe their blocks as much as they can do with whatever the rules are on those days. We're talking August 5th through 9th, and we don't even know the exact social distancing rules will be on that week.
No, it's been 2 months since the lockdown. We got 2.5 months to go, so we're going to put plans on top of plans in case things extend. But really, the goal of this year is going to bring the community together, even though we have to be apart, whatever way that looks. We're going to ask people to display flags, maybe light up their homes. We've got some great ideas to honor some of the landmarks around town and really just bring the spirit of Fiesta to this entire county and the community, because people are going to need Fiesta coming out of this.
You've talked to the historians. This is not the first time we've had to alter Fiesta, and I believe it was canceled back in one of the world wars.
No, it's been canceled a number of times. Fiesta started in 1924. In 1925 was the Great Earthquake. So they continued with some Fiesta events, but the parade obviously couldn't take place. The war years of 1941, 42, 43, and 44, the event was also canceled. And then not too further, in 1948, because of drought and a few other transitional items, the Fiesta was canceled. So it's been 72 years.
Yeah.
So it's hard, but we're going to get through it.
Well, and one thing we have this time around that they didn't have then is we have the electronics and the virtual means to reach thousands, if not millions of people worldwide, wherever they are, that know about old Spanish days.
That's right, and we have the technology. It's not 1948 anymore. We have great partners like you guys at KUIT, and we've got the digital channels to really reach a larger audience. So we're gonna do it. We're gonna bring joy to this community, and we're gonna give back. So this is what Fiesta means.
All right. Well, everybody should anticipate it, and I know that many of the participants are probably even still thinking about ways they can do things within their groups and clubs and organizations, and maybe share with the town, depending on what happens that week.
Yeah, and just this week we've had a lot of people reach out. Gary Simpson of the Home Improvement Center, the Santa Barbara Downtown Organization, on and on and on of people that want to give back and contribute. So if you have ideas, send it to us. If there's ways that you want to involve, we're also going to be bringing a lot of historical footage back, going through the archives to bring that forward, to preserve our history, to preserve our traditions, which is our mission statement.
I'd be remiss if I would leave out the Fiesta Stock and Horse Show.
Correct.
At the famous Earl Warren Showgrounds, and tell me what the status is of that and how that's going to be treated in PBR and all that goes with that.
Yeah, so that's been officially canceled for 2020. Looking to bring that back in 2021. But just these events that draw these massive crowds are not. We're gonna put public safety first and health first. And we've been working with the county. Greg Hart's office has been great. The mayor, the city council, and Anita Johnson, Paul Casey, and they've been just incredible. So big shout out to them.
I got a feeling you're going to have some more surprises between now and the beginning of August. It sounds like you have a lot of enthusiasm to make a Fiesta out of what we have.
Yeah, Fiesta lives in the heart, right? It's part of this community. It's part of this fabric. It's not something you can cancel. So we are going to bring it forward. We're going to do all we can. We're going to be creative. We're going to be nimble, and we're going to have some fun too.
All right. And for those of you who've been following us on our stream, thank you very much. That's Erik Davis. He is El Presidente, and we'll be talking to him quite a bit over the next 2 months before Old Spanish Days in August. August 5th this year kind of starts in August. Some years it starts at the end of July and then tips into August. But the spirit of Fiesta lives on. You heard it here with our live broadcast on News Channel 3 and 12 and also on our continuing stream here. So thanks for joining us, and we will be in touch with you quite a bit about Fiesta 2020. It lives on.